Hey, VOC here. I'm here today to talk to you about Tome of Insight. Tome of Insight is a new item that came in the patch, and it is incredibly overpowered and incredibly cheap, and it's dropping way too fast right now. So I'm going to give you an example of what it can do and how much it costs you to do it. So let's read what it does. Tome of Insight instantly rewards 10,000 fame for your equipped items. So you'll see I have Enigmatic Staff here, Grandmaster's Knight Boots, Grandmaster's Guardian Armor, Grandmaster's Knight Helmet, right? And you look here, these are the percentages, and let's go just real quick, we'll look at one of them. I have 10,000 fame, and you'll watch, I press the button, this little thing goes off, boom, now I have 20,000 fame. Okay, so this fame actually doesn't currently add to your total fame, it's just, for whatever reason, it doesn't increase this number, but it does just immediately go upon your Destiny board, and you have it. So you can look, this is a very low fame alt that I have, and you can see that I have less than 2 million mob fame, and a little bit of fame for crafting. This is just an alt that I use. And anyway, what I've done today for 73 million silver on this alt, for 73 million silver, I bought them at about 125,000 to 175,000 per book, and I spent 73 million silver, and I pushed these masteries in plate from like 55 to 95. Now I had a ton of focus, so I used all my focus, but 55 to 95, I push these masteries from like 10 to 59, 59, 61. I pushed my enigmatic staff from like 30 to 72, my enigmatic staff specialization from like 10 to 46. I consequentially, my Reaver went from tier 6 Reaver all the way down here, tier 6 Reaver, all the way to tier 8 Reaver. I finished Reaver, tier 8 Reaver. It just pushes Reaver no matter what gear you have on. And then I decided, for the hell of it, to learn every item in the game to tier 4. So I learned every single item in the game up to tier 4. Up to tier 4, every item in the game. So I'm pretty versatile. And then I learned every other armor up to tier 5. So I can use every other armor up to tier 5. And then I still had more books. So I learned shields to tier 6 from 0. I learned leather and cloth were also 0 for me. I learned hammers to tier 6 as well, almost tier 7, with this corresponding specialization. And I also learned, where is it at? Druid Cal. This was the last thing I messed around with. Anyway, where is it at? Yeah, Druid Cal. I pushed Druid Cal up there a little bit more. So anyway, for 73 million silver in the game, I instantly bought tier 8 Reaver. Instantly, basically have completed the ability to wear a full set of tier 8 plate, as well as tier 7 hammers and tier 7 enigmatic staffs, as well as tier 6 shields, every armor in the game through tier 5, every item in the game through tier 4, and, of course, finished tier 8 Reaver, even though before that, on this character, I had, like, basically nothing in mob fame, 2 million mob fame, right? So, yeah, so I went from 2 million mob fame before to, so you can see what I got in tomes. I continued to use tomes after I hit this to put 3.2 million fame for tier 8 Reaver. So anyway, yeah, this item, if you're out just farming in the open world, it seems you get 3 to 4 of them an hour. If you're in a party, you get even more than that. Right now, there's hundreds of them on the auction house for, 170,000 per tome. The drop rate seems ridiculous. The ability to do this on an alt seems incredibly powerful. And I mean, 73 million silver, that's half the cost of a battle mount. That's the cost of a bad plot in Caerleon. That's the cost of a full set of 8.3 gear. Basically, those are 3 comparisons to what the value right now is of this tome. a full set of 8.3 gear, a bad plot in Caerleon, or half the cost of a battle mount, and you can take an alt to basically tier 8 in 3 types of armor, plus tier 7 in 2 weapons, from nothing, and you get tier 8 Reaver just because, sure, seems like a pretty good deal, right? So I'm pretty sure that these books are going to get nerfed, the drop rate's going to get nerfed, and or people are going to start to realize the ridiculous value of this. I've bought about 500 or 600 more of these just to stock away, and let's see what happens.